Yes, it's finally time! Package from China!
And it's empty.
Welcome to the Wicked Gamer and Collector. Alright people, let's see what's inside of this box. I'm very curious. It comes with the Chinese manual of toilet paper, people. Yes, it's here. There's a little bit of instruction. How can we assemble it? Alright. Comes with a European cable. Keep in mind, if you want to order one for US, keep in mind that you order with the good version with the right cables. EDA cable for the buttons. USB cable. And a VGA cable. So yeah, you can basically add them to another external monitor. It comes with the deluxe toilet paper manual from the Pandora box number 6. Dream never end. And here we have a little piece of paper that says what kind of product or what kind of parts you're going to need for the build. So if you want to check it out, if everything is like it says on the paper, you can use this. Alright, number 1. Ooh, looks promising. Ooh, very nice. Very nice plywood. So that what makes this thing very simple. It's more like laminated or something like that. Yeah, it got this protection skin on it. But of course, in the other video we're going to build it. I'm going to give you a closer look. Alright, what's in the next level? We're having 2 joysticks. Ooh, very nice. Oh. By long joysticks. They feel very nice. Let's see what we have here. This is the mainboard we're going to use, including the Pandora box. Little speaker for internal sound. And here's the screen itself. And here we have a box. I don't know what's inside the box. What we're going to find out. We have an LED strip. Some extra buttons like play 1, play 2. And all of the metal parts we're going to need to put this thing together. And the last part, we're having all of the wooden parts. Yep. Pandora box, very nice. Man, this thing looks like IKEA furniture. But I really like it, that it looks like this. Alright, this is what we're going to get within the package. Now we're going to build it together. Alright people, so they complete this build of the dual screen Pandora box arcade machine. Let's do a little bit of overview, what are we going to get, and let's play some games of course. So the first thing we're going to do is do a little bit of comparison. And the reason why I'm calling this mini arcade Pandora box machine, because if you look at the dual stick of the Pandora box and compare it with the arcade machine, as you can see here, this mini arcade machine is not very big. Alright, let's take a close look at the control panel. So the joystick itself, it feels very nice. I really like it. It's more like a Ensemble clone. So no cheap wicked wiggle stick. The buttons itself got a very nice touch. Don't be confused or compare this with Pandora. It's more like the expensive Chinese buttons with a light up feature. We're having this start button, have this really cheap clicky feel to it. And for player 2 we have exactly the same layout and exactly the same G button. And at the side we're finding on and off switch. Here you're going to put in the DC adapter. We're having an HDMI port, so this means we can even hook up a third screen. We're having audio out, volume control, the little button for going into the setting menu. We're having 3 USB connections and one you're going to use for the thumb drive, because this one contains or needs to contain the ROM files. Keep in mind there are no games inside, so you need to add them yourself. We have added this little LED strip at the top of the casing, and what you can see here, that gives this thing a really nice light up feature. So we have a light up marquee. So I'm going to show you when I have less light and how are the buttons looking. I really like it, the light up feature. They're not very bright, so I have noticed with other buttons they are so bright that you cannot look into it, but it's not the case here. So I really like what I'm seeing here. So you can unplug them if you want, or if you don't like the light up feature at all. There is simply one wire that gives this full system juice, so you can just basically unplug the cable and you don't have light up buttons, or you can just replace them with normal buttons of course. So let's take a close look to the screen. What I really love about the screen itself, I hope you can see it on the camera, it's very bright, and I'm guessing they're using EPS screens nowadays. I did a review about the TV game box, the one of the first generation, had a horrible view angle, but this thing looks amazing. So with this is very important, that is something for maybe for in the future. If you want to upgrade it, this is going to be a big problem, because you are connecting both monitors for power and display straight on this mainboard. So if you want to upgrade it, most of these Pandora boxes don't have it. So in other words, you cannot upgrade. So let's talk about the wood quality or the build quality in overall. Everything is put together with these little screws. There are some different measurements you will find out when you're putting it together. I really like what they're doing over here. The color, I think that's something personal. I don't hate it. I would personally still, if you want to sell more of these cabinets, that you would choose another color. To be honest, these are the colors that the IKEA, for example, made with his closet and all this kind of stuff. So. But not a big problem. Leave in the comments what do you think of this. I really like it, what they're doing over here with this, I hope this pronounced it correctly, laminated, so the laminated wood. And here we have this protection plate. Hope you can see it on the camera. That's very nice, so that you're not going to wear out all of the stickers of the plate itself. Very nice, very good. I like it. So when the system is powered on, we're pressing this button. But before I'm going to do it, I'm going to put the volume way back. Do have copyright of the music they're using. Pressing the button. Alright, let's take a close look at the settings menu. The EO testing, this is very convenient if you're wanting to put the system together. I have really no clue. I've read the manual, I don't understand. Some buttons are not working, or you have any problems, you can basically boot this up and check all of your buttons. If everything is mapped correctly, or you have a problem with the button is not working at all, you can just check out if the system is recognizing it. Pressing A, player 1 going back. Custom buttons. Here you can just remap all the buttons. But keep in mind, for example, if you want to remap buttons for the PlayStation, it's possible, but it remap all of the buttons. So all the games will have been remapped. Little bit of bummer if you ask me. System configurations. Here we have some things like free play, credit options. You can even have a timer for PlayStation 1. Alright, let's go back. Game settings. This is something that's pretty damn awesome. You can set the difficulty to every game. So difficulty, edit the game list, add it to favorites, and we can just go back of course. Bookkeeping, we can just shut down the internal speaker if you want. Language is only English and Chinese. And if you're done with configuring, you need to save settings and reboot. This is something I need to add to the setting options. When you're buying this and when you're powering on for this first time, quality optimization is on. This means that you don't have these old school pixelated games. It's going to be, it looks a little bit smoother. If you don't like this, keep in mind, quality optimization, you can turn it off. There is no way of putting it to 4:3 ratio. I've noticed a lot of people are asking, but no, you cannot do this. So if you want to have the 4:3, I think the only thing you can do is just buy a 4:3 monitor. Nope, yeah people, yeah. Improvement for the next Pandora box maybe. Alright, so for the people who are new to the channel and new to this product, Pandora box number 6, I'm going to do a little bit explanation how does the menu work. So when pushing down the joystick, you see you can move from one game to the other. Basic, very easy like that. Every time when you move to another game, but I think it's really awesome that you're having this little preview video so you can see what kind of game you can expect when booting it up. So pressing it left and right, you can move up the pages. We have 131 pages over here, so there's a lot of pages. So if you want to have a very fast scrolling, this is maybe very convenient for you. When pressing the start button, and this is something only the original Pandora box 6 has, you can just very easily search through the categorized games like sport, puzzle, shooting, action and fighting. Moving the joystick to the right, you're going to get the list here. Here you can just search by a letter. So that's very convenient. For example, I want to search for Mortal Kombat. Pressing the button, going to the M. Of course we can search for fighting games. There are still a lot of games, so they have, oh man, I'm so happy they sorted it out in alphabetic order. But now here you have Mortal Kombat, if you want to boot it up, and this is a very fast way to search your games. Alright, the first game we're going to try, what I think is really awesome with this Pandora box, that it boots up instantly into the character selection screen. That's pretty damn awesome. The sound of the internal little speaker is pretty damn amazing, by the way.
Round 1, fight!
Okay, I need to search for my buttons. And keep in mind, all the emulation is on 720p, no 1080p output.
Round 2, fight!
And if you're done with the game, press the pause button. You're getting this menu. Push down, press A, and going back to the main menu. That's it. Very easy. So you're thinking, wicked, this isn't 2-player Bartop. Where's your buddy? I have a solution for that. I have my friend here. Oh yeah. And let's play some arcade games with my buddy. Are you ready, buddy? I'm going to whoop your ass.
Scorpion.
Oh yeah, come on. Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Scorpion.
So if you want to play an arcade game, you need to enter a coin. So sometimes when you're pressing the start button, it automatically going to enter a coin. But what's also possible if you're pressing the coin button at the side.
Prepare to strike. Now.
I really love the buttons. The buttons got a very nice touch. The joystick is very responsive. I love it. Ooh, okay. But the shame is the buttons are not mapped correctly. Depends a little bit what you're used to, but for the final conclusion about the product. If you look at how to build it, it's pretty damn convenient, to be honest. They did a very good explanation how to put it together, even with the little bags, so you know which screw goes in what part of this build. So in that case, I really like it. I love the quality about it. It's made from wood, so there's something totally different. I know RetroRalph did a video about the one. Of course, we don't live nearby, so we cannot compare our cabinets. But I'm guessing this one is pretty tiny. I like it, so if you're in a small table you want to play together with your buddy, it's very easy to use. Light-up buttons are very nice. Pandora box 6, I love this mainboard because of the search function. That's what you're going to get. My buddy over there, he likes it. I like it. But I thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, and become one of this wicked community. And check out the gaming channel if you're into gaming. See you next time, and hit the little bell, because you get notified for upcoming videos. Yeah, see you next time.